Milk is one of the most nutritionally complete natural foods, yet it is also one of the most frequently transformed into ultra-processed products, often in ways that mask how far it has drifted from its original structure. In its fresh or minimally processed form, milk contains a balanced matrix of protein, fat, lactose, minerals such as calcium and potassium, and bioactive compounds that support growth, bone health, and metabolic regulation. This balance is crucial. The natural interaction between milk fat, milk proteins, and lactose slows digestion and promotes satiety. Ultra-processing breaks this matrix apart, isolates components, and then rebuilds them with industrial additives to meet commercial demands for sweetness, long shelf life, and uniform texture. One of the most common pathways into ultra-processing is flavored and sweetened yogurt. Traditional yogurt is made by fermenting milk with bacteria, a process that improves digestibility and supports gut health. In contrast, many commercial flavored yogurts are dominated by added sugars, fruit syrups, thickeners, and stabilizers. To compensate for low-fat or altered protein content, manufacturers add gums, starches, and modified milk proteins to achieve a creamy texture. The result is often a dessert-like product that delivers rapid sugar absorption while providing far fewer probiotic benefits than consumers expect. Regular consumption can contribute to blood sugar instability and dental issues, especially in children, despite yogurt's health halo. Ice cream represents an even more extreme example of milk's transformation. While traditional ice cream contains milk, cream, and sugar, industrial versions rely heavily on emulsifiers, stabilizers, and air incorporation to maximize volume and shelf life. Milk fat is often reduced and replaced with cheaper fats or combined with glucose syrups and flavorings. This creates a product that is hyperpalatable and easy to overconsume, delivering large amounts of sugar and refined fats in a form that bypasses natural satiety cues. Frequent intake is strongly linked to weight gain and metabolic dysfunction, not because milk is harmful, but because its structure has been dismantled and engineered for excess consumption. Processed cheese slices and spreads illustrate how milk proteins are isolated and chemically altered. These products are typically made from milk protein concentrates combined with emulsifying salts, vegetable oils, and flavor additives. The natural calcium to protein ratio of cheese is disrupted, and sodium levels are dramatically increased. While they melt uniformly and store well, these products behave very differently in the body than real cheese. High sodium intake contributes to hypertension, and the lack of intact milk fat and protein structure reduces satiety, making it easier to eat large quantities alongside refined carbohydrates. Creamers and milk-based beverages push milk even further into ultra-processing. Many non-dairy and dairy creamers contain little actual milk, relying instead on milk solids, refined oils, sweeteners, and artificial flavors. Even dairy-based creamers often use stabilizers and emulsifiers to prevent separation. These products deliver sugar and refined fats in liquid form, which is absorbed quickly and provides minimal fullness. This makes them particularly problematic as they add calories almost invisibly to the diet, especially through coffee and tea consumed daily. Milk powders and shelf-stable milk products introduce additional concerns. Spray drying and high-heat processing alter milk proteins and can reduce the activity of heat-sensitive vitamins. To improve solubility and taste, manufacturers may add anti-caking agents, sugars, or flavor enhancers. While milk powder is useful in food security and emergency contexts, its frequent use in everyday products contributes to the displacement of fresh, minimally processed foods with more heavily engineered alternatives. A key warning with ultra-processed dairy products is their effect on dietary patterns. Because milk carries a strong health reputation, products derived from it often benefit from a nutritional halo. This can obscure the reality that many milk-based products are closer to confectionery or refined snacks than to whole foods. Children and adults alike may consume large amounts of sugar and additives under the assumption that they are choosing something wholesome. The central issue is not milk itself, but how easily it can be taken apart and reconstructed to meet industrial goals. When milk's natural matrix is disrupted and combined with sugars, emulsifiers, and stabilizers, its metabolic effects change significantly. These products promote rapid calorie intake, weaker satiety, and greater reliance on ultra-processed foods overall. Without awareness, milk quietly shifts from a nourishing staple to a delivery system for sugar, sodium, and industrial additives, increasing long-term risks for obesity, insulin resistance, and cardiovascular strain.